Rudy Giuliani is now out of jail after he posted a $150,000 bond. He's charged with racketeering and attempting to interfere with Georgia's 2020 presidential election. Now we're covering every angle of the investigation with our live Team 2 coverage, beginning with Channel 2's Richard Elliott, who was in the middle of a chaotic news conference outside the Fulton County Jail. Richard.
It was, in fact, very chaotic. It did not take long for deputies to fingerprint, to book, and to get a mugshot of Rudy Giuliani. Once he got out, he walked right across Wright Street, here in front of me, to one of the most chaotic news conferences you will ever see, and through it all, Giuliani remained defiant.
Please make some space.
Mere minutes after he was booked into the Fulton County Jail and released on $150,000 bond, Donald Trump's former attorney, Rudy Giuliani, walked across Rice Street to where his advisors had gathered the news media. What followed was chaotic, loud, and defiant.
I am very, very honored to be involved in this case, because this case is a fight for our way of life.
But Giuliani did not address the charges against him, including racketeering and attempting to overturn Georgia's 2020 election. Instead, he went on the attack, calling Fulton County District Attorney Fani Willis's indictment an assault on the Constitution.
Fani Willis will go down in American history as having conducted one of the worst attacks on the American Constitution ever when this case is dismissed.
But first, this case has to see a courtroom. Giuliani also didn't answer questions about his testimony before this state Senate subcommittee in December 2020, when he and other Trump lawyers insisted 138,000 illegal votes had been cast and used that to try to convince Georgia lawmakers they had the ability to throw out the popular vote and pick the president themselves. Multiple investigations proved there was no voter fraud in Georgia.
This could happen to me, who is probably the most prolific prosecutor, maybe in American history, and the most effective mayor for sure. It can happen to you.
Of course, all of this is just prelude to tomorrow, when former President Donald Trump is expected to surrender here to the Fulton County Jail 2. We're live in Northwest Atlanta. Richard Elliott, Channel 2 Action News.
And we will be there to cover every minute of it. Richard, thank you. And Giuliani is the latest of these defendants to turn themselves in, joining lawyer Ray Smith, attorney Jenna Ellis, Trump campaign attorneys Kenneth Chesborough, John Eastman, and Sidney Powell, bail bondsman Scott Hall, former Coffee County Party leader Kathy Latham, and former Republican Party chair of Georgia, David Schaefer.